The show, based on Tamara Trotner's novel, opens with a marriage that's already fallen apart. Valeria and Leonardo are still technically together, but emotionally they're done. Their relationship's hanging by a thread, and things take a dark turn once Leo discovers Valeria's been cheating on him. That's when his manipulative father Samuel steps in, whispering poison in his ear and convincing him that the best way to punish Valeria is to take away what she loves most, their kids. Under Samuel's influence, Leo does exactly that. He secretly packs up their 2 children, Isaac and Tamara, and gets ready to leave the country. At the door, Samuel hands him passports and tells him not to overthink it. This is the right thing, he says, promising the kids will be better off without their mother. Before long, Leo and the kids are on a flight from Mexico City to Paris, where his old school friend Michelle welcomes them. Leo's trying hard to make it seem like a normal trip, taking the kids out to eat, cooking for them, but the kids hate the food, miss their home, and can't stop asking about their mom. Leo enrolls them in a local school, and he plays the part of the worried single dad, spinning this fake story about Valeria being mentally unstable and just released from a psychiatric hospital. He even offers the school a donation to keep them from asking questions. Later, when Tamara and Isaac overhear him talking about school, they realize this isn't a vacation. Their dads actually moved them there. They call him out, but Leo's too deep in the lie to back down. Things only get worse when Michelle warns Leo that someone's been asking around about him. Leo calls his father for advice, but Samuel just tells him to be a man and stick to the plan. Leo's starting to break though. He admits the kids know he's lying and just want to see their mom again. Still, Samuel doesn't care. Back in Mexico, Valeria's world completely collapses. The moment she realizes the kids' passports are missing, she knows this isn't some misunderstanding. She storms over to Samuel's house, demanding answers, but he tells her she'll never see her children again. His wife Galia just stands by silently as Valeria falls apart, screaming after them. Her father soon shows up with a man named Elias, a former Mossad agent who agrees to help find the children. Valeria's convinced Leo took them to Israel, so she starts gathering photos and prepares to travel with Elias. While she's waiting, she keeps replaying home videos of her kids, moments where they laughed, played, or just sat in her arms like she's trying to keep them alive in her memory. Her father comforts her, reminding her that the bond between a mother and her children can't be broken. Then Elias shows up with new intel. Leo and the kids entered France under false names. Valeria packs immediately, hugs her brother-in-law Carlos goodbye, and boards a flight with Elias, determined to find them. Once in Paris, they track down the address Leo used on a form, but when Valeria storms into the building and knocks on the door, it turns out to be the wrong apartment. Still, that lead gives them another name, Michelle, Leo's old friend, and they finally get his real address. Just as Valeria's getting ready to leave, Carlos suddenly appears at her hotel. He says he couldn't sit back and do nothing, so he's come to help. Valeria insists he's coming with them. As they drive, she and Carlos quietly hold hands. Flashbacks show that Valeria and Leo both come from wealthy Jewish families that treat marriage like a business deal. Their wedding wasn't about love, it was about uniting 2 powerful names. During the reception, Valeria's father gave a speech about community and family legacy, while Samuel bragged about his empire, banks, hospitals, real estate, like it was all a corporate merger. Valeria, meanwhile, whispered to her sister-in-law Gabriella that she just wanted the night to end. Samuel also made it clear early on that Leo wasn't allowed to dream too small. Leo once told him he wanted to be an architect, but Samuel mocked him, saying only fools choose simplicity when they're born into privilege. Back in the present, the chase finally catches up. Valeria, Elias, and Carlos track Leo down to the school where he just enrolled the kids. When Valeria confronts the director, the woman gets defensive, claiming she knows about the situation and that her job is to protect the children. Valeria realizes Leo must have told everyone she's unstable. Meanwhile, Leo sneaks in through the back gate with Michelle, trying to grab the kids before anyone sees. But from a window, Valeria spots his car. She rushes down the hall, shouting their names just as Leo is leading them out. When the kids see her, they freeze. Their mom is right there. Valeria runs into the schoolyard, sobbing as she watches her kids being driven away.